weeks of June and first week of July are considered to be some of the most exciting, most anticipated days of the year for tennis players and fans. Why? Because this is when the Wimbledon Championships take place. After all, it is the oldest, most historic, and oftentimes viewed as the most prestigious tennis tournament in the whole world. Today I'm here to inform you on the history of Wimbledon, and also to discuss what the tournament is currently like today. I, myself, personally enjoy the tournament more than any other in the world. I have never been, however, it feels as if I have been due to the amount of hours I've spent in front of the television just to see the action. I will be informing you on the three different aspects of the championships. First, I will explain how, when, where, and by whom the tournament was started. Second, I will inform you on the deep history and significance that lies within the walls of the All England Club. Last, I will tell you about the current state of the tournament and some cool festivities that take place, along with some food you must have if you ever were to go. I will start with the beginnings of the tournament and how it all came to be. How, when, where, and by whom the championships were started by are a lot of questions, but there are a lot of answers. Wikipedia refers to Wimbledon as the oldest tennis tournament in the world and widely considered the most prestigious. The tournament has been held at the All England Club in Wimbledon, London since 1877. Originally called the All England Croquet Club, the name was changed after Walter Clopton Wingfield devised the game that was then called Spearhead in 1876 to the All England Croquet and Lawn Tennis Club. That summer, the new name signaled for the first lawn tennis championship that was ever to be played. The first ever Wimbledon championship took place on July 9, 1877. By 1882, activity at the club was almost exclusively confined to lawn tennis, and that year the word croquet was dropped from the title. However, for sentimental reasons, it was restored in 1899. Now that you have the basic beginnings of the event, let us move to the rich history and significance of the tournament. The deep history of the championships at Wimbledon will forever be too much to explain through just a speech. However, I will do my best to portray this message to you all. Sporting99.com has said that Wimbledon has emerged as one of the premier tennis tournaments with worldwide recognition. The championships at Wimbledon is one of the 4 Grand Slam tennis tournaments, sometimes known as the majors. And since the Australian Open surface was changed to hardcourt in 1988, it became the only tournament left played on grass, the game's original surface, which gave the game its original name of lawn tennis. The tournament takes place over 2 weeks in late June and early July. The ladies and gentlemen's singles final is always scheduled for the second Saturday and Sunday respectively. Wimbledon traditions include a strict dress code for competitors. All tennis players participating in the tournament are required to wear white, or at least almost all white clothing, a long-time tradition at Wimbledon. Wearing white clothing with some color accents is also acceptable, provided the color scheme is not that of an identifiable commercial brand logo. The guidelines regarding many white clothing go as follows: no solid or mass coloring, little to no dark, bold colors, no shorts or skirts unless they have to be totally white, and all other items of clothing are to be predominantly white. No fluorescent colors. It would be preferable for colors to be lighted colors, not dark and bold. Purple and dark green are the traditional Wimbledon colors. As you can tell, Wimbledon has a rich history of not only tennis, but tradition. There is much more, but we are going to move on to the current state of the tournament. Even after 136 years of existence for the championships at Wimbledon, much of the same tradition goes on. Wimbledon.com says the tournament can have 38,500 spectators in the grounds at any one time during the 2-week span. Wimbledon is considered the world's premier tennis tournament, and the priority of the club is to maintain its leadership. To that end, a long-term plan was revealed in 1993, intended to improve the quality of the event for spectators, players, officials, and neighbors. A new retractable roof was added to the historical center court, which is the main court in the whole facilities, in time for the Wimbledon Championships of 2009. A new number 2 and number 3 courts were also added in 2009, just in time for the Wimbledon Championship to start. This year, in 2013, Andy Murray was the gentleman's single title champion. He is from Scotland, which makes him a Brit. At this time, he became the first British man to win the title since 1936, ending Britain's 77-year wait for a men's champion. He actually used a racket just like this to win the Wimbledon Championships. The tradition of strawberries and cream is also extremely important in Wimbledon. The tradition of serving strawberries began in 1953, and the cream was added to the traditional fare in 1970. Gradually, the two of these became an essential part of the tournament. That concludes the 3 different aspects of the tennis championships at Wimbledon. With the information I've given you about the tournament and all of its aspects, you should be able to answer any general questions asked of you about the championships at Wimbledon. When it's late June next summer and you have nothing to do, I hope that you may decide to turn on the television and check out some of the amazing action that takes place at the Wimbledon Championships. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
6 Hey,